started in a seat anyways. Just a few things to go over before we get started. So we are going to be flowing Vinyasa style, so that is connection between breath and movement. If there's any poses that don't feel good throughout the practice, I'll definitely offer some variations. Since I'm teaching you one-on-one, I will cater specifically to you. But we are going to be doing a full body Vinyasa flow. So we'll be targeting every part of the body, all the different muscles in different body locations, parts, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, we're going to just feel good, stretch, breathe, focus on our breath as we connect breath to movement, and have a good time. If you have questions throughout, please ask. Okay? We're going to get started actually in a seat, so you're going to stay as you are. Close your eyes. Bring your hands to your lap and feel your shoulders stacking on top of your hips. Just going to take a few breaths here to settle into the space on the mat. Inhaling deeply through the nose. And letting out a sigh. Breathe in, fill up the lungs. Open mouth, sigh out. One more cleansing breath, just like that. Breathing in through the nose. Opening the mouth, letting it go. Releasing any tension, any built-up heat that you might already have. And then this time we'll seal the lips, inhaling through the nose. Keep the lips sealed, exhale through the nose. We'll take some 4-count breaths together, inhaling for 4, 3, 2, hold at the top for 1, and press the air out for 3, 2, and 1. Holding the breath at the bottom. Inhaling deeply for 3, 2, 1. Hold and press out for 3, 2, and 1. Keeping this even Ujjayi breath throughout the flow this morning to stay grounded, to build heat within the body, to keep focus. Start to blink your eyes open. Inhale, reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, we'll plant the right hand, stretch over towards the right. Reaching the left fingertips over. Feel that opening through the shoulder. Good. Stay for one more inhale. Stretch on the exhale. Root back through center, grow tall, rooting your sits bones down to the floor. Exhale, drop the left hand, stretch over towards the left with the right arm. Good. Keeping that bend through the left elbow to give yourself some more space. Breathe in. Stretch as you breathe out. Inhale, come back through center, root to rise. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Bring your left hand to the outside of the right knee. Press through that back hand, length through the spine. And feel a twist as you exhale, maybe looking over your back shoulder. One more breath in. Twist as you breathe out. Come back through center, growing tall through the arms. And exhale, twist over towards the left. Same thing, rooting that left hand down. Create length all the way through the crown of the head. And exhale, twist. Coming back through center, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands by your sides. Shrug your shoulders up 3 times and back. 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll switch directions going forward for 1, 2, and 3. You're going to take your right arm up towards the ceiling. Grabbing the left ear, we're going to gently reach that head towards the right for a neck stretch here. If this is intense enough, you can stay, or you can extend that left arm out towards the left, flexing your fingers in towards your face. Good. One more inhale here. Stretch as you breathe out. Slowly come back up through center, right arm reaches. Exhale, right hand plants. Inhale, lift the left arm high. Exhale, grabbing the right ear. We're going to just gently reach that head towards the left for a side. Neck stretch, option to extend the right arm out towards the right side of the room. Flexing the fingers towards your face. Breathe in. Deepen just a bit on the exhale. And then reach that left arm back up. Exhale, hands by your side. Beautiful. We're going to swing the knees around. Come to a child's pose. Bring your knees out wide, feet together. Extend the arms long out in front of you. Just let your forehead sink into the mat. Feel your shoulders wrap around the spine. And then hips reach towards the heels. One more breath in. And out. Walk both hands over towards the right side of the mat. Left hand stacks on top. Gentle opening through that left side. Inhale back through center. Exhale, walk the hands over towards the right hand stacking on top this time. Inhale to come back through center. As you exhale, walk your fingertips a little bit closer towards the top of the mat. Lift your elbows off the ground. Beautiful. Rock yourself up to a tabletop. Shoulders over wrists and hips over knees. And we'll start flowing through some cat-cow stretches. As you breathe and drop your belly, open up through the chest, gaze to the ceiling. And exhale, round the spine, tucking the chin in towards the chest. Breathe in, drop the belly, shoulders open. And exhale, round the spine. Feel the belly button hugging up towards the back. Good. Take this cat-cow flow 3 more times, using your breath to inform the movement. Your hands pressing the floor away from you. One more time. Drop the belly, shoulders back. Exhale, dome the spine, tuck the chin towards your chest. Good. Then from here, come through a flat tabletop. Just feel your shoulders slightly point apart here. Good. And then walk your hands one handprint out in front of you. Tuck the toes under. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Downward dog. Feel your heels reaching towards the floor, not necessarily touching, but just reaching in that direction. Great on the soft bend through the knees. Really press through the hands, pushing your chest towards your thighs, releasing the head and neck. Great. Inhale, come high onto the toes. Exhale, bring the heels back down to the floor. Inhale, come high. Exhale, lower the heels down. Last time, inhale to come high onto the toes. This time, look to the top of the mat and walk your feet all the way to your hands. And walk your feet out wide. And then you have a couple options. Do you want to do a ragdoll? Either grab opposite elbows, or you could grab your wrists behind the knees, or you could interlace your hands at your neck and give yourself a little more. Great, bend behind the knees. Yeah, adding in that movement. One more breath in. Lower your hands to the floor. Walk your feet together. Inhale for a halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Gaze to the top edge of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift again. Really press your hands into your shins. Beautiful, fold forward. Last time for a halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up. Extend your mountain to the ceiling. Gaze between the hands. Exhale, forward fold. Not forward fold. Yes, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Do that again. Rise all the way up. Extend your mountain. Bring your hands to heart center this time. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth side out. Reseal the lips. Open the eyes. Extend your mountain. Reach up tall. And exhale, fold in half. Halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale, we're going to step back to a high plank. Yeah, so shoulders over wrists, heels over toes. Yeah, really strong. Keeping that gaze right to this point between the hands. Feel the core start to dial up, activating tapas, that internal heat stemming from the belly. Take one more breath and shift your weight forward, shoulders go over the wrists, and then lower your bellies all to the floor. Good, untucking the toes. Press through the hands and the tops of the feet. Inhale for baby cobra. Slight lift of the chest. Exhale, release down to the floor. Inhale again through baby cobra. Press down a little bit more. Lift your chest 1 inch higher. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes under. Press up through a tabletop or plank. Exhale, downward dog. Are you feeling chaturangas or are you feeling bellies to the floor? What are you feeling? Okay, great. Breathe in. And press it out. We'll move through a few sun salutation sequences. Huh?
We can do a mix though.
It doesn't matter. Okay. Inhale to come high onto your toes. Bend at the knees, gaze to your hands. Step, hop, or float feet to hands. Oh, nice. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose. Reach up, grow tall, lengthen through the side body. Gaze up. Exhale, fold right back in half. Lengthen halfway. Step it back to your high plank. Use your breath in to reach your shoulders forward over the wrists. Exhale, lower down, belly to the floor. Inhale through your cobra. Squeeze the shoulders together. Exhale, release. Baby cobra again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Breathe in to press up through high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Hips lift up and back, pressing your chest towards the thighs. Breathe here. On your next inhale, lift the heels high. Bend your knees, gaze to the top of your mat, however you get there. Jump forward. Good. Left halfway. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up. Extend your mountain. This time, take a little back bend. Press your hips forward. Exhale, fold over chest to thighs. Halfway lift to lengthen. Vinyasa through. So if you'd like to take belly to the floor or high-low plank, use your exhale as you lower down. Yeah, through your cobra. Exhale, lower. Press up through a tabletop or plank. Downward facing dog. Take 5 Ujjayi breaths. I need to get water. Good. On your next inhale, lift the right leg up towards the ceiling. Exhale, step your foot through your hands. Lower your back knee down. And then take these blocks underneath your hands. As you inhale, lift the chest just as you are. And then exhale, you're going to sit back into a half split. Send your hips back straight in the front leg. Lift your toes. Good. Inhale to bend back through your front knee. Yes, you're going to keep your hands there. Exhale, simply send your hips back. 2 more times. Inhale to bend forward, pressing your hips forward. Exhale to sit back, stretching through that hamstring. Last time, time to inhale, bend and lift the chest. Exhale to straighten and fold. This time, bend forward into your front knee. Keep the left hand planted. You can lower the block or remove it. And then reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. For a twist. Low lunge twist. Good. Feel the crown of your head pressing towards the wall as you inhale. And feel a slight twist from the mid-spine as you breathe out. Inhale. Stay for one more twist. Good. Reach your fingertips a little bit higher. As you exhale, bring that right hand back down to frame your front foot. You're going to tuck the back toes under and then lift the back knee off the ground. Use your next inhale to reach up for a crescent lunge. Walk your right foot out a little bit towards the right. And then feel your hips pressing forward. Feel your low ribs knitting slightly inwards. Yeah, really good. Activating the belly. As you breathe in, we're going to cactus the arms. So just bring your elbows to 90 degrees. And then exhale, reach the arms back up. Inhale to cactus the arms, really squeezing through the shoulders. Exhale to lift fingertips to the ceiling. Inhale one more time. Exhale to lift. Good. Stay here for the breath in. Open up warrior two as you exhale. Yeah, turning your left toes towards the left side of the room. Really good. Feel that slight tuck of the tailbone. Really activating through the right inner thigh. I'm going to do one more arm flow. Yeah, as you inhale, straighten the front leg. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, deepen back into the warrior. Inhale to lift up, straightening the leg. Exhale to deepen the warrior. One more time, lift your arms, extend that front leg. Exhale, deepen the warrior. Gaze to your front palm. Reverse the front palm up and back, radiant the warrior. Stay here, keeping the bend in the front knee, really lengthening through that side body. Really good. Inhale back through warrior two, activating the core. Extended side angle. Bring your right elbow to your right thigh. Keeping that bend. Extending the left arm over. Framing the ear with the shoulder. Really strong. Through the four corners of the foot, the front foot. Yeah, don't dump into the toes. And on your next breath, press through this back foot. Reverse all the way. Right arm up and back. Straightening the front leg this time. Exhale, Vinyasa, all the way through. Cartwheel your hands to the floor. Optional Vinyasa, or we'll meet in the downward dog. Inhale through your back bend. Press yourself up and back for downward dog. Take 3 Ujjayi breaths. In through the nose. And out. One in and out. Good. Extend your left leg high. Step your foot through your hands and then lower the right knee down to the ground, grabbing those blocks, bringing them to the highest setting to frame your front foot. Inhale, yeah, lifting your chest, pressing through the hips. Exhale, shift the hips back, straightening the front leg, lift the toes towards your face. Inhale to bend and lift, really getting into the hips and legs. Exhale to straighten and fold. 2 more times. Inhale, bend and lift. Exhale to fold. Last time. Inhale, lift the chest, bend through the front knee. Exhale, straighten, fold over your leg for that half split. Good. Then from here, bending to the front knee. We'll keep the right hand planted. Option to ditch the block or lower. And then exhale, lift the left arm and twist towards the left side. Really good. Keeping that bottom half of your body really solid and stable by squeezing your thighs energetically together. And take one more breath in, lengthen that hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, plant the hand, frame your front foot. Tuck the back toes under, lift the right knee off the ground. And use your next breath in to reach up for crescent lunge. Yeah, widening your stance gives your hips a little bit more space to breathe. So you're pressing your hips towards the front of the room. Back heel's really strong. Great job. Take a breath in. Exhale, we're going to cactus the arms. Inhale to lift. Exhale, cactus the arms. Really squeezing through those shoulder blades. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale to cactus. Reach back up through crescent. Extend the arms. And as you exhale, open up to warrior two. Step this foot back just a little bit so that like your front heel is meeting the middle of your back foot. Yeah. It's just a little bit more stable that way because they're in the same line. Good. Yep. Then from here, straighten the front leg, extend both arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, deepening the warrior, left knee pressing out towards the left pinky toe. Inhale to extend. Exhale to deepen. Last time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, deepen the warrior. Really strong through your back foot. Flip your front palm up and back and reverse radiant warrior. Yeah, keeping that back hand down the right thigh. Staying strong through your front lunge. Inhale, back through warrior two. Exhale for extended side angle, elbow to thigh. Right arm extending up over, fingertips reaching for the front of the room. Creating one long line from the outer right foot through the right fingertips. On your next breath in, press through the back foot, reverse all the way, left arm up and back. Reverse, straighten the front leg. Exhale, vinyasa all the way through. Hands to the floor, lower down as you need. And we'll meet in a downward dog. Take a child's pose real quick. Knees to the floor. Just take a moment to reset. You always can come to child's pose, but sometimes it's really nice in between flows to just take a second, reset the breath, reset the body. On your next inhale, come back for a tabletop. Rock yourself forward. Tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift high onto the toes. Bend at the knees, look to your hands. Step, hop, or float feet to hands. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Extend your mountain all the way up towards the ceiling. Grow tall. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. We're going to shift the weight into the right foot. Lift your left knee, standing leg raise. Good, soft bend through that right knee, rooting through the four corners of the foot, finding that balance. As you breathe in, lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale for airplane pose, so shift your chest forward and kick the back wall with your left foot. Good, so you want to rotate the pinky toe down to square the hips to the floor. Really good. Squeezing through that quad. Hands to your heart. Start to bend into your front knee. We're going to lower the left toes all the way down. Coming to, reset as you need. Crescent lunge. Find that back heel over the toes. And inhale the arms up. Settle into the pose on the breath out. Nope, keep your arms up. Good. Inhale to extend the fingertips up a little higher. As you exhale, send your right arm back, left arm forward for a vertical twist. Good. Then from here, take your right hand, bring it to the outside of that left thigh. So you're like scaling it down. That's the outside. The back. And then you can lift your left arm up towards the ceiling. That's fair. Outside could mean the front. Yeah, the back. The thigh. for one more inhale. And then find your balance, lift back into that vertical twist as you exhale. Yes, listening. Inhale, come back through center, reach your fingertips up. Open up, warrior two. Inhale to reverse the warrior, straightening the front leg, reach up and back. Exhale, triangle pose. Shift the hips back. You're gonna bring your right hand to the outside of the shin, extending the left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Yeah, soften through this knee joint. Soften through your front knee joint too. Really allow for that opening through the hip. Breathe in. Gentle opening. Good. Then take that top hand and reach your fingertips forward, forward, forward until we cartwheel the hand all the way down. We're going to come to a side facing, nope, side facing wide leg forward fold. Turn your toes. There you go. Point your toes inwards just slightly. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. So bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Bring the right hand to the center, and then we're going to lift that left arm for a twist. Breathe in to gaze up. And exhale, bring the left hand back down. Inhale to lengthen the spine, and this time right arm lifts for a twist. Softening just through the knees to find a little stability. Inhale to gaze up, reach up. Exhale, both hands down. Halfway lift, lengthen, keep your hands where they are. Exhale, fold. Guide your hands to your hips and reach yourself all the way up to stand. Good. We're going to turn our body and our feet to face the front of the room, setting up for a pyramid pose. So step your left foot up halfway so it's fully on the ground. Bring it out a little bit wider so they're on different train tracks. Yeah. And then feel your right hip pulling back, left hip forward. Good. Inhale, extend the arms up. And then follow your hands and your chest all the way down. Hips come back until your hands frame the front foot. Bending softly through the front knee. Release the head and neck. Yeah. Do you have blocks underneath your hands? Inhale, long spine. Wrap the shoulders around the spine. And as you exhale, step both feet together. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up for mountain. Extend your fingertips to the ceiling. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. We're going to do the other side, so now we kind of know where we're going. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to your hips. Shift the weight into the left foot, standing leg raise. Lift the right knee up in line with your hips. Good. Hugging that belly in, making sure your hips aren't pressing too forward, that your spine's all in alignment. Inhale, extend the arms up a little bit higher. Exhale, airplane pose. Arms come long by your sides. Kick the back wall with the right foot. Really rooting through that standing leg. Feeling a soft upward dog in your chest. Really, really good. Breathe, Drishti, great focal point with your eyes. Bring your hands to your heart and start to lower the back toes, bending into the front knee. Beautiful. Crescent lunge. Inhale to extend the arms up. Find that balance and sink deeper into the stretch. And inhale here. As you exhale, left arm back, right arm forward for a twist. Spread the fingers wide. And then we're going to bring that back hand to the back. Yes, back thigh. Lift the right arm up and back. Gradient lunge. Stay for the breath in. Come back through the vertical twist as you exhale. Still facing the windows. Good. And then use your next breath in to come back through center. Reaching the fingertips up. Exhale, open up warrior two. Pivot your back foot down. Straightening through that back leg. Inhale to reverse the front palm up and back. Straighten the front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Shift your hips back. Bring the left hand to the outside of the left shin. Same thing, reaching the right arm up and open. Breathe in. Feel that opening as you exhale. Good. Start to reach your right fingertips forward, and then all the way till you cartwheel your hands down, coming to a wide leg forward fold. Turning your toes towards the right this time. Yeah, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders. And then this time, take a shoulder rinse. Interlace your fingers at your low back, pressing your hands away from the shoulders. Continuing to breathe. Slowly release your hands back down underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to your hips, guide yourself all the way up to stand. And then turn your body and your feet to face the front of the room, setting up for pyramid pose. So back toes are at 12, or 2 or 3 o'clock, not 12. Front toes are at 12 o'clock. Bring your hands to your hips, guide your left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale to extend the arms up. And then start to send the hips back, hinge the chest forward all the way until you fold chest over your left leg. Relax that head and neck, let it go. Take a deep breath in. Fold a little deeper on the exhale. Inhale through a halfway lift. Step both feet together, forward fold at the top of the mat. Rise all the way up for mountain pose. Hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, let it go. Reach your arms up, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Lengthen halfway. Optional vinyasa. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. Walk your feet through your hands. Come to your back. Lower all the way. And then bend your knees. Bring your feet hips width distance. And sliding the glutes towards your heels. Feel your whole spine pressing down into the ground. And on your next breath in, press your feet down. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling for bridge pose. Good. Squeeze your thighs. Activate the glutes. Lift another inch higher. And exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Let your knees go side to side. And then we'll take another bridge pose. Use your next breath in. Press your feet down and away, really activating through the quads this time. Shimmy your shoulders underneath your chest. You can interlace your fingers at your low back to give yourself a little more space through the collarbone. Good. Lift another inch. Lower all the way to the floor. Shake your knees out side to side. And then come to a Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly. Bring your feet wide, knees out, feet together. Place one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Using this as a counter stretch. Feeling your whole spine press into the floor. Feeling your breath on your hands. Noticing the hard work that you've been putting into your body. Breathe and feel your belly rise, chest rise. Exhale, chest falls, belly falls. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Take a happy baby. So we'll bring the knees towards the armpits. Grabbing the outer shins or feet. Yeah. You can straighten a leg or both. Are you feeling pigeon on the belly or on the back? Okay. Hug your knees in towards the chest. Rock and roll up and down the mat. And we'll come to a downward facing dog. Lift your right leg high. And then bring your right knee to your right wrist for half pigeon. Really good. You can start to melt your chest down. Really letting yourself feel the stretch doing the work for you. Yeah, melting all the way to the floor. Breathing into the stretch. Sinking a little deeper as you breathe out. Start to walk your hands back towards your hips, lift the chest, and then reach or sit over towards the right. We're going to swing the back leg around, coming for double pigeon. So we're going to bring the left shin on top of the right. Yeah. Bring the block underneath your hips. Or knee. Like in between the knee and the foot. Nuh-uh. Bring this foot out a little bit more. And then bring the block like actually underneath that. Yeah. There you go. And from here, bring your hands next to your hips. Grow tall, rooting through the sits bones. And then we'll start to walk the hands in front as little or as much as you need to find a stretch. Sit the hips back. Feel the chin tucking towards the chest. Inhale, come back, lifting the chest. And then we'll undo the feet. Just send your knees side to side. And make your way into a downward facing dog. Setting up for pigeon on the opposite side. Lift the left leg high. Then bring your knee towards your wrist, your left wrist. Right leg straight back, really good. Hips facing the floor. Allow your chest and heart to melt down to the ground. Start to walk the hands back towards the hips, lifting the chest, leaning towards the left so that you can swing that right leg around, and then the right shin's going to toe on top this time. Same thing, you can place a block underneath that knee for a little bit more support between the knee and the foot. Great, and bring your hands to your sides. Lift the chest, long spine. Exhale, start to walk your hands forward. Finding that stretch. Slowly start to lift your chest again. Walk your hands back towards your hips. And we're going to straighten both legs out towards the front of the room. So lengthening your legs in front of you. Bring a soft bend through the knees. Inhale, lift the arms up. And then follow your chest all the way to your thighs. Forward fold, really good. Breathe in. Allow yourself to fold a little deeper on the breath out. Good. Then lift your chest nice and slow, keeping the legs extended. Take the right foot. We're going to hug the knee in towards the chest. And then cross the foot over the left leg. And then give yourself a hug with your left arm twisting towards the right. Just as we did in the beginning of class with a twist, except you might feel a little bit more open. Hopefully you do. Breathe in. One more twist out. Come back through center. We'll let that right leg come all the way down straight. And hug the left knee in. Bring the left foot over. Beautiful. Give yourself a hug. And twist towards the left. Inhale to come back through center. Extend your legs long and then lower yourself all the way to the ground. All the way to the ground. Yep. Hug the knees in towards the chest. And then you're going to bring the right ankle to the to the left thigh. This is the supine variation. So starting in that reclined pigeon, and then from here, drop the right foot over towards the left, so your legs are in that reclined pigeon shape for the twist. So the foot's actually pressing into the floor, the right foot. Yes, so try that again. You can. You're just lowering it down. Yep. Yep. You feel it more here? Yeah. It's like a different variation. It's gonna help with that extra flexibility of the hips too, and it's the IT band as well. And come back through center. Bring both feet to the floor, switch sides. So you're gonna bring your left ankle to your right thigh, and then just drop that foot over towards the right knee. Really good. Coming back through center. Lower both feet to the ground. And then walk your feet out wide, bringing your knees inwards. So knocking the knees inwards for an internal hip rotation. Bring your hand to your heart and one to your belly. Close your eyes. And just take a few cleansing breaths here before final rest. Inhaling through the nose. Opening your mouth, let it go. One more in. Open your mouth, let it go. Shavasana, final rest. You can extend your legs long. Let your arms come long by your side and just be in stillness. start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Roll your wrists and your ankles out. And take a long good morning stretch. Reach your arms over top your head. Point your toes away from your face. And as you're ready, hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock over to the right side in the fetal position. And then prop yourself up to a seat, keeping your eyes closed, hands at heart center. We'll end today's practice with a breath in together, so empty out your breath. Inhale through the nose, and open your mouth and let it go. Draw your hands up to the center of your forehead, center of light and intuition. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. If you'd like to join together, namaste. Good job.